Welcome to this video. I'm going to be showing you how to speedrun Nubby's Number Factory. Please excuse the clicking, that's my mouse because I have a terrible mic. This strategy uses two common things. The common item Asbestos, you want Asbestos Plus, and then the common perk Void. This will work on every Tony, except for Baloney Tony, but that's just because item and perk triggers are randomized. This isn't the only way to get a world record. Before, it was Void perk and Yeti, but Yeti is a rare item, and it can get destroyed by Evil Tony, which shoots a beam, and whatever pegs that beam hits is it turns to 1. And Yeti is based on the value of the pegs, so this is just, better. What you want to do early game is you want to get at least 8 coins up here, just because before round 5, so you got 4 rounds to make 5 coins. Because you want to be able to have 8 coins to afford a cheese house, and we didn't. Asbestos is what we need for later, but I'm not going to take it right now just because I have no way to trigger it. What I will take is the sea cucumber. This is generally what I take. Order of what you want to take. Cheese house is number 1. Turtle is probably number 2, and then poop butt is number 3. And this is probably number 4. It's because it can be good, but it gets outscaled super fast. Now you just want to really just play until this first perk. This first perk can really make a run if you get something good. Lunar is, it's alright. I would much rather have a Void perk. I will take a Lunar right now though. It force triggers the item in slot 6 one time for every 7 rounds you have passed, which is actually a buff from what it used to be. It used to be just when you got it in your inventory, every 7 rounds it would gain a forestry trigger. But now it's based on however many rounds you have passed in the run. So you could pick it up as like the last perk and it'd still be good because it's based on the rounds you've passed instead of when you first get it, like it used to be. Asbestos was good for Google runs because it used to be based on the current score, but now it's based on the round goal, which isn't good for Google runs, but it's really good for speedrunning because it can get you to max 1 restock early. The reason we want 1 restock is just time save. You're spending less time watching the stuff restock. Okay. 2 lunar perks is probably the best. This could be good. I mean, ultra rare, I've seen this like 3 times. It's a first peg pop though, so I wouldn't take it. This would be good for like Goblony maybe, but again, it would give you more restocks. Lunar is good. It kinda gets a little too good at around 49, because that's when it gets 7, and you really only want like 12, which is what you get with a Void perk with no other items but 1. So currently I'm getting 6 because it's 3 and I get 2. I'd probably just go Asbestos and then pop some, yeah. I mean, this is good. This is a good run. If I get void perk here, it will be the best. Okay, wow. So now I just want to die as fast as possible. Ooh, I got 2. That's just because I hit some. I skip every shop once I get this set up. Once I have Asbestos Plus and a void perk, I just skip the shop. So when I see it coming up here, I just spam right here, this corner. Because that's where the done button is on the shop. So if you spam right here, you will, get through the shop as fast as possible. I re-roll if it's something like this. I kind of just want, this is a terrible board, but I kind of just want, like, just nothing. I just hit it anyways. Yeah, this is just a terrible board. Because you're missing that, you can get a... This is good. Okay. If I could hit it. Generally, like that shot was good. I kind of just... You can get good enough to where you can just kind of shoot wherever. That was a Yeti. This right here is, scary though. Like how it was just all empty because Asbestos only activates if it hits a peg. So if it, you just got a bunch of Asbestos summons down this hole, they wouldn't hit, and you could lose from that. Like how that was so many that just went down there. This is pretty much a free run now. I have no reason to worry about, losing. At this point, if you have a void perk and you have an upgraded Asbestos, just automatically skip. So the item will be right here. You can spam click for that, and then just spam click like right here to automatically skip it. See, so many went down right here and did not trigger because you have to hit a peg for the Asbestos to trigger. And you could hit some shots like that where you just kind of squeeze through. It's kind of janky. It's a little, especially if you hit something like right here and he just shoots up and goes all the way over here. Like what was that? He just went through those 2 pegs. Skip. Wow. That was an alright shot. Something you could consider is if you just bounce in a whole bunch, is you can consider ending it after 4 seconds. You get an option to end the run, and it doesn't count as Nubby dying, which kind of sucks, honestly. Which that would be kind of overpowered if it did. But you could actually shoot again, and it's probably faster to shoot again instead of watching Nubby bounce around and finally die. It could be faster to kill him instantly and then shoot again and get another shot that's faster. There goes another lunar. If this wasn't a speedrun, that would probably be good. You just get so many triggers off that. I wouldn't recommend doing that with Gobloni though, just because if you're hitting 1 restock, you're going to be on 1 life the entire time, so you can't really do that for Gobloni. See, like right here, you could end, it was good I didn't, because he like immediately died afterwards, but you could end and shoot and, okay, nothing. you could end like that and shoot for another shot, and you could get another reroll. Some other things I skip cafe. Personally, I've been skipping it. I used to get it, but like if you want like a sub 7 run, sub 8 run, you're gonna want to skip the cafe just because it takes so much time to go through all that. Especially if you have a run like this where you don't need anything except maybe like a chip. Like if you're on Gobloni, I would recommend, round 79. Which I guess you don't really need that for this. If you're using this strat on Gobloni, you don't really need more lives. But if you were in a worse spot on Gobloni, I would recommend going to the cafe and getting chips. That way you can get more. So here we go. This is the boss, the final round 8. This is the better final boss. Tony. It's not Evil Tony. I don't know why I called him Evil Tony. He shoots lasers from his eyes, and the lasers, pegs hit by a laser, it's reduced to 1, which is what kills a lot of Yeti. Because if you hit that big number, then it's over, because Yeti's based on the pegs. But for Asbestos, he's good. And it doesn't matter. So, I didn't title it just because I knew it's about 12 minutes. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. I hope I explained it well. If I didn't, please comment down below and I will tell you some things that maybe you have trouble on. And I hope this helped.